The explosive jack-o'-lantern mask in Terraria is spelled with the apostrophe before the O. In almost every other case, including in popular sandbox video game Minecraft, the word is spelled with the apostrophe after the O. This is also true of the explosive jack-o'-lantern and the jack-o'-lantern launcher. Dart traps and super dart traps are not recolors of each other, but in fact have a very slight sprite difference. As internal pixels are half the size of graphical pixels, your Terraria player can actually stand halfway through a graphical pixel, like this. Of all 48 pets available in modern versions of Terraria, 13 are babies. The baby dinosaur, baby eater, baby face monster, baby Grinch, baby hornet, baby imp, baby penguin, baby red panda, baby skeletron head, baby snowman, baby truffle, baby ogre, and baby werewolf. If you count the sapling, Itsy Betsy, Squashling, and Shark Pup as babies, that number increases to 17. The internal name for the Mighty Wind effect is Wind Pushed. Internally, velocity in Terraria is measured in units of pixels per tick, where a pixel is 1/16th of a block as discussed previously, and a tick is 1/60th of a second. 1 pixel per tick is equivalent to 7.5 feet per second, 2.29 meters per second, 8.23 kilometers per hour, or 5.11 miles per hour. The Shadow Beam Staff, Heat Ray, Magnet Spear Bolt, Xeno Staff, and Skutlix Laser are the projectiles that have the most extra updates in the game, each having 100. This means they update 101 times per tick instead of the usual 1. Realogic added a unique, shimmery, sparkly silver bullet projectile for when you use silver bullets, but didn't do the same for the tungsten bullet, which still uses the musket ball texture. Quite interesting. On PC, team icons are these small 8x8 pixel colored shields, but on mobile they are much larger and more decorative. As someone who's never played mobile before, it's quite strange to see the yellow/topaz team's icon be this walrus thing. In Terraria, the moon changes size as the night progresses. At dawn or dusk, the moon appears to only be half as large as it is during midnight. This is a phenomenon not observed during real life, at least not this strongly. As we can see in the achievement Smashing Poppet, shadow orbs are actually hollow. I guess that's how they contain stuff inside. Despite many of the snowy backgrounds of Terraria including evergreen or pine-like trees in the background, no such trees exist in Terraria, with the exception of maybe the Everscreen. For now, only boreal trees grow in snow biomes. The face monster's mouth gape measures to be about 2 feet 3 inches wide or 68.6 centimeters. The boreal wood sword is unique among wooden broadswords in that it has a very, very small guard. Grandfather clocks will display the time for any player within 160 by 100 square around them to the nearest hour. This is the same accuracy as a copper or tin watch. In 1.4.0.1, the sunglasses sprite was updated to be slightly better than the original sprite, just slightly more fleshed out. The Amanita fungifin is named after the Amanita genus of mushrooms. The real-life Amanita genus is notable for including some of the most poisonous mushrooms in the world, including the deathcap, Aphalloides. The black spot at the center of the sprite of the black spot item used to summon the pirate ship mount is not actually black. Instead, it is #28231A or 403526 on RGB, which is actually a very dark brown color. The depth where dungeon guardians are summoned is actually 3 feet underground. This is different from the 0 feet underground and 6 feet underground values that I've often heard thrown around. The Ice Bat's pre-1.3.5 sprite was noticeably darker than its current sprite. Honestly, its old sprite just kinda looks like a cave bat with a larger wingspan, lacking the iciness of the current sprite. The dashing player sprites of the first fractal travel 163 miles per hour or 263 kilometers per hour. This makes them faster than some bullets in Terraria. The player file encryption key is something I've mentioned previously before, but I'll add this. It stores a byte array in the beginning of the player.cs file, where "Hey guys" is written in UTF-16 Unicode. This is why each text character is stored as 2 bytes instead of the conventional 1. The Candy Cane pickaxe is the only pickaxe in Terraria with an umbrella-like curved handle. Likewise, the Nightmare pickaxe is the only pickaxe that is noticeably asymmetrical, with the exception of the pickaxe axe, which is obviously asymmetrical as it's a dual tool. The ice cream depicted in Terraria appears to be a single scoop of vanilla, drizzled in chocolate syrup and topped with a maraschino cherry. The giant cursed skull is exactly twice as large as the regular cursed skull. It is a whopping 7 feet long or 213 centimeters. If it was real, it would be absolutely terrifying. The trunk of palm trees generates between 10 and 21 blocks tall. That's between 20 and 42 feet or 6 and 13 meters, and is roughly the same size as palm trees in real life. The tidbit on the typical pronunciation of the word ichor found on the Terraria wiki has 5 citations to back it up. These citations are from Wikipedia, the American Heritage Dictionary, Merriam-Webster, the Collins English Dictionary, and Dictionary.com. To this date, I don't think I've seen any other note with as many citations as this. According to the bestiary entry for the sand shark, a saltwater river used to run through the desert, but that has since dried up. And lastly, here's what the dark and light shards look like when properly fitted together. It's not symmetrical. Hello, thank you for tuning into the 22nd episode of Useless Information. I think we're close to 1,000 now. If you want to watch some older episodes, they'll be available here. Either way though, thank you for watching, and good day, and goodbye. See you next week.